Do you want to steal
Are you
mine?
recording?
Oh.
We got it. Beth, is it ready? Not ready.
No problem.
She lost. Look at this turnout. This is awesome. And we got more coming. Hello. We're waiting on the recording. She's trying to figure this out. Eli left and he had it up and working.
Be good that it's recorded because you need to review this stuff more than once. There may be some pieces you want to, oh, what did he say there? Or what was that move? Or so it's nice that it's recorded.
Yeah. This technical difficulty.
Is everyone here in South Jordan, or who drove the farthest to get here? Where you coming from? Okay.
Actually, you beat me though.
Spanish Fork.
You beat me.
Where else? Okay. All right. I love Harriman. Okay.
You're in Eagle Mountain too? Awesome neighbor.
Harriman's such a good city. Although it's so hard to get there with the traffic right now. It's so, yeah. Are they going to figure out how to fix those roads eventually? Ah, that's helpful. Yeah, Utah lives construction season. How about ages? This is a good class for all ages. I'm 42. Raise your hand if you're older than me. You know, look, you look 30, but you didn't raise your hand. Okay. Raise your hand if you're younger than me. Okay, who's our youngest? How old are you, sir? 9.
I think you take the cake on that one.
And who's our oldest? We're going to call them out too. How old? 80. Got any? 80? Okay, great. All ages need it. You're never too old. I saw an 80-year-old online today doing pull-ups. So a lady, an 80-year-old lady doing pull-ups. It's great. It's great to see. Got to be fit at all ages. Got to know how to defend yourself at all ages. It's good. And 9 is never too young to start either. You do any sports or athletics? Boxing, karate? No, you're going to learn some basics today. Basic boxing, basic jiu-jitsu. You ever heard of jiu-jitsu? You do know jiu-jitsu, okay. When I was your age, I had never heard of that. So you're going to get some basics today. I'm curious, yeah. When the UFC blew up, that's when everyone started hearing about it. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the beginnings of Ultimate Fighting. They would do discipline versus discipline. Like nowadays, you see people punching and grappling and wrestling and doing all the arts together. That's why they call it MMA, mixed martial arts. But initially, the arts weren't mixed. You would have a boxer fighting a sumo wrestler, and they wanted to see who's better. Is boxing a better discipline, or is sumo wrestling, like which discipline is the best? Then you'd have a wrestler going up against someone doing taekwondo. Which discipline is better? And then you had the skinny Brazilian guy named Gracie, and he showed up, and he's this small guy fighting these huge wrestlers and boxers. And they're like, okay, what's better, jiu-jitsu, this Brazilian jiu-jitsu weird art, or a boxer? And he beat everybody. Didn't matter how big they were. They didn't do weight classes. Didn't matter what discipline they were, wrestling, boxing, crazy fighting. This jiu-jitsu guy would wrap everyone up and beat them all. And so jiu-jitsu started to become popular. And now they figured out, okay, I need to be not just good at punching, I have to learn how to grapple a little bit. Now I have to learn how to wrestle. Now I got to learn a little bit of Krav Maga. And so mixed martial arts, the best fighters are the ones that know a little bit of all the disciplines. So that's where that came from.
Okay, I think it's
Yeah, yeah. Or the Superman Batman debate. Yeah, those are the two that always fight in the movies. I don't know. I don't go to the movies that often. The new Spider-Man does look good, though. That's right. The new
Okay.
Spider-Man looks good, though.
I think she's solved the technical difficulties, everybody. So if there's any issues online, please put it in the little box so that we can fix that or something. So, anyways, thanks you guys for coming. Welcome to Food Storage Depot and Thrivalist. And this is the last time we're having a class on this side. So it's kind of sad, but we've got the gym. So we're kind of excited that we can do this self-defense class. So today we have Kurt Lichty.
Got it.
And he is a professional fitness trainer and a boxing coach. He's Air Force combat veteran and a former police officer who has trained elite units and civilians all over the world. So everybody welcome him. It is all yours.
Perfect. Is this mic on? I heard myself before. Is it still good? Okay. So yeah, I've been training for a long, long time. I was in the military. I joined in 2005, and I used to train military units in the Air Force to deploy to Afghanistan and Iraq. They would come to my shop and we'd get them all prepared with their weapons training, their physical training, their paperwork, and we'd get them ready to go overseas. I learned my first self-defense class in the Air Force. We called it target hardening. We wanted people to become hard targets. We didn't want an easy soft target, which is what the military uses when we're trying to attack. We want to find soft targets to exploit, to get the enemy. And so we learned about target hardening, how to make ourselves a hard target against a predator or an attacker. Then after the military, I got out and became a cop, and then as a police officer, I would train a lot of the young cadets as well to pass their fitness test. After I got out of the police department, and I still went back to UVU's police academy and helped them train and get ready for those warriors to hit the streets. A lot of our police officers had never fought before. They'd never been in hand-to-hand combat. They didn't grow up fighting on the street like I did, and so they needed some hands-on training. They needed some fitness training. They needed some one-on-one training so that the first time they got into a confrontation on the street, the only thing they know how to reach for is their gun. And so they knew some more options, how to handle themselves with their hands. And that's what I want to teach you today. I think a gun is a wonderful tool, but I actually think there's 4 or 5 better tools to help defend yourself. And that's what I want to teach you today. Learning to use your voice, learning to use your body, learning to use your brain, learning to use your hands so that no matter where you are or what tool you have available, you're able to control yourself, you're able to control your environment and defend yourself if you have to. So let's get started. There's going to be a quiz at the end. I'll have you come up. There's going to be 3 important things I want you to remember. If you forget everything else, 1, 2, 3, what are the top 3 things I want you to remember? Because there's a lot of information. We're going to be talking for the next 80 minutes. So the top 3 things I want you to remember. Number 1, you are worth protecting. This is a very Mormon concentrated area, and they have a theme for their young men and young women, which I love. I think it's fantastic. Correct me if I'm wrong, any of those of you who know it. I am a beloved daughter of God with a divine nature and an eternal destiny. Did I nail it? Is that what it is? I love that. You are a divine being with incredible potential, and you are worth protecting. Predators go for people who may look like they lack self-confidence or they're not sure of themselves. And a lot of times people who have been attacked and they don't defend themselves, whether they have the skills to know how or whether they don't feel like they're worth protecting or it's okay to fight. You are worth protecting. You are an incredible person. You have immense value, infinite value inside of you, so you need to protect yourself. And it's okay to protect yourself. Even Jesus, when the temple was being disrespected, he got out a whip and started whipping people and throwing over tables. And he was very upset to defend a building that was sacred to him. Your body is a temple, and it's even worth protecting more than that. So it's okay to get a whip out. It's okay to start throwing things over and start yelling. You are worth defending. So that's point number 1. I need you to remember that. That's vital. Number 2, you always have one tool at your disposal. If you're weak, if you're strong, if you're old, if you're young, if you suck with your hands, if you don't know combat at all, the tool you have, everybody has, is your voice. You can use your voice at all times to protect yourself before or after an attack. A lot of times, I don't know why, I don't understand the psychology. People get assaulted or they are disrespected, something happens to them, and they don't tell anyone afterwards. They keep it quiet, and then it may continue to happen. So your voice you need to use afterwards to tell your story, to tell someone that you trust, to tell a parent, to tell your bishop, to tell your best friend, to tell your mom, and to tell your son, whoever you are. Talk about your experience, protect yourself afterwards. And before, you have to use your voice. You can yell, you can scream, I tell my kids that there's a time and place to use certain words. We don't swear in my house, but I'm like, if you're ever attacked, you get to say any word you want. And the first time I said that to my daughter, she's like, you mean like even the big one? I could say that one? I said, yes, if someone's touching you, you can say anything you want. It's okay, that's fair game. She's like, whoa, I like almost hoping someone's gonna attack her. I get to explode on them. You always have your voice. A loud voice, if you yell at someone, that might stop an attacker. I'll tell you a couple stories. So, number one, my cousin, related to a mutual relative of ours, was followed in a grocery store several months ago, and she was a little bit unsure of what to do. She saw someone following her, and she got that vibe that, oh, he's looking at me, this feels uncomfortable. So she tried not to make eye contact, and she kept going about her way in the grocery store, and he was still following her and looking at her funny. She didn't make eye contact. She kept walking and went out to her car, and he started following her even closer, and she was all the way at the end of the parking lot. He got closer and closer, and she didn't know what to do. She didn't look at him. She didn't say anything. Fortunately, a good Samaritan pulled right in the middle of them, rolled down the window and yelled at the man, saw what was happening, and the man ran away. This could easily be stopped with, a number of things we'll talk about. I want your input. But number one, use your voice. If you're feeling uncomfortable, especially in a public place, stop and say, what the hell is your problem? Who are you looking at? I'm in the middle of the grocery store. Nothing's going to happen here. Or, hey, excuse me, this guy's looking at me. Could someone come take care of him? That's totally fine. You're allowed to use your voice. Speak up. Or in the parking lot, scream, hey, I'm being followed. He's after me. I don't know this guy. Use your voice. If someone's got their hands on you, if you're smaller especially, scream for help. Most people aren't bad people. Most men are not predators. That's a very, very small percentage. Most men are good men. If you are screaming in a parking lot and there's a good guy around, chances are there's going to be a good guy. He's going to step up and he's going to come over and help you. But he can't if he doesn't know anything's going on. So you have to use your voice. It's your first tool. Yell at your attacker, yell for help, just scream. That's going to give you some help most of the time. So, number one, number two, your best weapon is your voice. And then number three, if you forget the right move to do, we'll teach you what to do if you get choked, if you get grabbed, if you get thrown to the ground. If you forget, okay, Kurt said if I get a ponytail gets grabbed, oh wait, if I'm in this, if you forget it, just get violent. Just be aggressive and be violent. You have to be aggressive, and that's okay. There's no right or wrong move. I have the other story I was going to tell you. A friend of mine was assaulted, and this man was taking advantage of her in the worst way, and so she's like, okay, I'm told to be violent. I'm going to get violent. She reached down and grabbed him and started squeezing, and he yelped, and she felt bad. Oh, I'm hurting him. And so she let go, and he was able to do whatever he wanted. So it's okay to be violent. You have to get aggressive. There's no wrong move. What she did was perfect. She should have just continued. Get violent. He's attacking you. It's okay to be violent. He's doing the worst thing possible. You are worth protecting. There isn't an exact move or right or wrong thing to do. Bite him. Scream. Poke him in the eyeball. I don't care what you do. You just have to learn to get violent. That's more difficult for you ladies than it is for us men. But there is a time and a place to use certain language and a time to be violent. So I want you to be aggressive and violent when that happens. Doesn't matter the right move. It's a kick, it's an eye gouge, it's a punch, just get violent. So we'll review at the end, but real quickly, let's review those three things again. We'll write them up at the end, but for right now, who remembers number one, the most important thing? Amen and hallelujah. Yes, you are. All of you are worth protecting. Number two, use your voice. Be super loud, even when you're striking back. We're going to hit Bob here, my friend. He's done this course with me a lot. He likes it a lot. When you're hitting your attacker, I want you screaming, get away from me. Stop, stop, get back. I don't know him. I want you using your voice. If you're coming up and doing the move and you're just hitting Bob and you're not saying anything, it's only half right. You got to be loud. I want you using your voice. Even after attack, use your voice. Get your story told. Go to the police station. A lot of times I've taken girls to the police station, my sister, some other relatives, gone to the police station weeks after an attack, like, your voice isn't quite as powerful anymore. This is more difficult to prove. It's going to be hard to go get him. There's less evidence. The story, it's been a little while. You've got to use your voice as soon as it happens. So, number 3. What was the third thing? Be aggressive. Get violent. It's okay. Be aggressive. Get violent. There isn't an exact right move to do. You just need to act. Okay, any thoughts or questions before we move on to how to protect ourselves now on the top 3 items that I need you to remember? The more audience participation, the better. We're going to get up and stand around and push each other. But right now, we'll use our words. What's that?
It follows naturally. So
Yeah.
how do you get a practice in your mind that you can be violent, should scream, those things like what?
Training. We used to say in the military, your body will never go where your mind hasn't been. So you actually, I mean, this being here is a great first step because now your mind's going into a lot of these places. So you have to picture it, and in whatever way that is, and then you have to practice it. On the 4th of July, I took my young daughters. I got 10 kids. I took all my kids to go paintballing, and 6 to my first marriage, and then my wife has 4, so combined there's 10 altogether. So we went paintballing, and a lot of them had never done this, and some of them, especially the girls, aren't used to violence, and so it was scary at first, but they had a blast being violent. I doubt they would roll around and do jujitsu with me, but in that way they're getting violent. Some of them do boxing. I coach boxing, and so they'll box, so they're getting violent that way. There isn't a wrong way to be violent, so just practice it. With your voice, practice yelling in the mirror. Practice maybe saying something you wouldn't normally say, just so you've done it before. Or practice a move. Roll around with your brother or your cousin or your husband or whatever. Just learning to be violent a little bit. Even in the military, some of the first things you do, you'll get on the Xbox and start practicing. And the Marines, I mean, they'll even tell you, like, our goal is to desensitize you. We want to kind of take your soul a little bit so that the first time you pull a real trigger, it's not a big shock. So we're on the Xbox and we're practicing being violent virtually. And then we're getting a paintball gun and we're practicing being violent. And then you're getting a real gun and you're shooting a target. So it's just kind of helping yourself practice in the way that's most comfortable for you. First time I took my wife shooting, she dropped the gun. She started crying. She was like, I can't picture a bullet going into that person. I was like, it's not a person though, that's target. She's like, right, but it could be real. So that wasn't the right method for her. You have to do whatever's comfortable for you just to get used to that level of violence. Does that help? Other thoughts or questions? Oh, thank you. I'll pass it. Oh, we got one right there. Well, we're going to pass the mic in a minute.
Or you repeat what they say.
Perfect. For right now, before an attack happens, I want your ideas of how to prevent an attack. So if I'm out in the grocery store like my cousin, or if I'm out and about, situational awareness, just being aware, and certain behaviors, certain postures, certain things we can do are going to keep us safe even before an attack. Hopefully, we never have to confront an attack. So what are some of those things we can do to avoid being targeted, like the military teaches, being a hard target before the event even happens? What are your ideas? Yes, ma'am. Oh.
Wherever you're at, you always want to look around, look at the doors. If you're in a restaurant, face the door in a restaurant. You always just want to be aware of your surroundings and the people around you.
Yeah, it's silly, but yeah, don't have your back to the door. Sit that way. Or walking down the street. I walk down the street sometimes on a sidewalk, and I'll be walking and someone's coming this way on their phone, and this is a bad thought I shouldn't have, but I picture it all the time, just slapping them in their face just to give them a shock. Like, you're not even paying attention. Like, you don't have to smile and be my best friend, but at least, like, look up and acknowledge me. If I were a predator, or, like, you're a perfect opportunity. Put your head up a little bit. You shouldn't be walking around texting. Obviously, everyone does. You get a message, but yeah, if you can be aware and not be constantly on your phone and walking around like this, you're much harder to target. Beautiful tips. What else can we do in public to make sure we're a harder target? Yes, sir. Want to pass the mic over there?
Act tougher. Don't look wimpy. Look like mess with me, I'm gonna mess with you back.
Yeah. Jordan Peterson, if you know him, he says, it's not okay for you to be a weak loser. It's not. You can't be a weak loser. So I talked to my kids about bullying, and I asked them recently, have you been bullied or teased in school? And all of them said, yeah, of course. I mean, it happens to everyone, except for my skinniest, smallest daughter. She's like, it's never happened to me. I'm like, for real? Nobody's ever like giving you a hard time? She's like, no, they know better. And I'm like, you're like 45 pounds. How do they know better? It's like, cause I walk around like this. I put my shoulders back and I'm looking at everybody. She's like, oh, well, they know not to mess with me. And plus, I'm friendly in school and in class and stuff. But I put my shoulders back. I look up. My chin's up. So they know not to mess with me. Yeah, look tough. Look like you lift weights. Maybe actually lift weights. If I'm walking down the street and I see a guy with big arms and goodness, if he's got cauliflower ear, I'm like, nope, not messing with that guy. If you don't know what that is, it's, wrestlers or, grapplers, and they start developing the cauliflower ear. Yeah, I'm not going to mess with that guy. So look like you know what you're doing. Lift some weights. Keep your head up. Keep your shoulders back. Get strong. Great tip. 2 or 3 more.
In business college, right here in Salt Lake, actually. I've been other states and back again now, but I was walking, some of our classmates had got together for study, and it was just starting to be dark, and I was walking alone back to my apartment. And I knew that he was back there. I thought, do I run? And then he runs after me because it's, or, so I just brisk walked. And when I got to the apartment, it was like you have to go through the door and then up the stairs to where my apartment was. Well, once I hit those stairs, I was on the dead run, and I got the door open and I shut it and I locked it. And then I could hear him coming up the stairs.
Oh,
And he was trying to get in, and then this is an old building, but they had this little garbage place where you could put your can out. From the outside, they'd pull it out, empty your trash, and he was trying to get through that little hole, and all I had was a broom, but I was ready to use it,
Good for you.
and he finally just gave up, and then I heard him start to go downstairs. And then quiet, and then the squeak of the stairs and quiet. So it was very scary for a 19-year-old.
that is scary. Did you call 911?
I didn't have a phone.
Oh.
There wasn't a phone in the apartment. Of course, we didn't walk around.
Yeah, back in the day
Back in the
with
day.
phones.
And there was nobody on site, like a janitor or anybody. So I just was extra super careful.
Well, good job being
after.
careful.
And
Locking your door.
I did come back from studying close to dark.
Yeah, good. So a couple tips there. I wouldn't go out after night, super late after night, unless you really need to, unless you have a buddy. And I don't want you to live in fear. We live in a great place. And like I said, most people aren't predators, but it's smart to take a buddy somewhere. It's smart to not go out super late, to lock your doors even in the day. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. Those things are just fine. You don't need to live in fear. But calling 911 also, I call 911 at least once a month. Like, you can always call 911. They're not going to get annoyed at you. I called the 911 last week. There was a guy kind of getting in and out of his lane. So I just called 911. Dispatch is great at prioritizing calls that are emergencies and not. If you'd like a dispatch job, they're great jobs. They pay really, really well, and they train you on how to prioritize and how to type and listen. Like, I love our dispatch. They do great work. If you call them and say, hey, this guy looks like he's drunk. He's not being able to keep in his lane. I'm on this road right here. I wonder if you could send a unit over just to check this out. You can always do that. Somebody's messing around late at night outside of a restaurant or a McDonald's. It looks like they're about to fight. And I don't know, hey, there's probably a fight over the McDonald's. Y'all go check it out. And when they have time, they'll go check it out. You can always call 911. And if you're in public, use your voice. So if there are people around, maybe there weren't people around then, but even if they're not, sometimes if you look somebody in the eye and just, what's up, man? Can I help you? Sometimes they'll stop. Oh, she's confident enough to actually stare me down. Like, you ever seen the dog follow you? You got a dog walking behind you or on your bike or you're running. If you turn around, you stare at them, they stop too. Same thing. I mean, these dogs, these predators do the exact same thing. They're going to stop. You start running, the dog's going to run after you sometimes. Stop and look at them. Don't. Stop. I'm not playing. Stop. That's okay. Sometimes that'll work for you. Okay, last one. Any other tips we haven't covered? Keeping yourself safe out in public, situational awareness, posture, behavior. Having mace out like that wherever you, not a bad idea. Yeah, we're going to use some of this mace later today. Just have it out, have it ready. Nothing wrong with that. And yeah, if I'm a predator and I see a lady walking down the street like this, yeah, that's a hard pass. I'll find the next easy one to get. She's crazy. So yeah, great tips. Be safe. And we don't think about these a lot. Locking your doors. So our car automatically unlocks when you park. So I tell my wife all the time, if you're waiting to pick up the kids or something and it's late at night, lock the door. As soon as you park, make sure it's locked. Don't let it unlock, lock it, or reprogram your car, or at least just hit it manually. Stay safe. It doesn't hurt. You don't need to live in fear, but stay safe. Okay, any other thoughts? Last opportunity to good behaviors that's going to keep you safe. Okay, we're going to start training them. So speaking of behaviors, before we start training, when I did train police departments, I would ask the police chiefs, okay, how many encounters do you have, hands-on-hands contacts on the street? How many violent encounters, how many weapon discharges are your officers getting in? And now tell me about the people. How many of them do jujitsu training? How many of them, are actively training on a mat, in a boxing ring? And it's interesting, the ones that like to fight, the ones that are always training, never get in confrontations on the street. The ones that don't train, that don't know how to fight, they don't love going to the gym, they're the ones that are getting in fights on the street. So I don't know if you carry yourself different, or there's just this energy that you're giving off. If you're training, predators can pick up on that, like, he probably looks like he knows how to handle it. So she looks like she might train. There's something there. So it's really, really important to train. So we're going to start training. We're going to go over a few moves. We'll just do one by one at first, and I want you to use the extra space and practice with the partner. So for now, I'm going to practice 3 or 4 ways that you might be grabbed, and I'd like to see if you can get out of it. So can I have a volunteer to show the first couple moves that you're going to be practicing with a partner? Yeah? You ready? Okay. Now, first of all, I'm not going to mess with this guy if I'm a predator. He's as tall as me. He's got some good muscles. He's confident enough to dye his hair. Like, this is a pass, right? You're not going to fight this guy on the street. So what's your name? Rigdon. Be like Rigdon. Be a hard target. Look like you know how to handle yourself. Now, let's say Rigdon's got his head down. He's not paying attention. He's having a bad day. I'm picking up a lot of negative vibes, and I'm a sick person. Maybe I'm going to go after Rigdon, or maybe I just don't like him, and I'm going to pick a fight with him. If I grab Rigdon, a lot of times you're going to get grabbed on your arm, or the first grab will be like that because it's easy to reach. So if I grab you, most people, you've already starting to resist a little bit. You want to pull back. That's our natural reaction, right? Go ahead and pull. You're probably just as strong as me. Go ahead and pull. Good. Now it's a tug of war. And most of the time I chose you because I'm stronger than you. It's like the sick gazelle. Like a predator is not going to pick the most fit, swole gazelle in the pack. They're picking the weak, scrawny gazelles. So I'm going to win this tug of war. What you can do, though, instead of pulling back, my fingers don't close here. If you pull this way, I can pull all day long. But if you pull this way, that's going to open up. It's tough to keep your fingers together. So try to pull right towards where my fingers are locked. Oh, good. Twist it a little bit. It'll be even less effort if you just pull out this way. Pull out right there. Bingo. I'm pulling as hard as I can. Now we're going to go the other direction. I'm going to squeeze as hard as I can. I can't hold that very easy. Was that hard to get out of that? Okay, now we're going this way. Which direction do my fingers hold? Ooh, down would have even been better, but that's good too. Pull, bingo. This way. Bingo. I'm gripping as hard as I can, and he's not using any energy to get out of that. So we're going to practice that with your partner in 1 minute. A grab and try to find that position. You notice that first he pulled once or twice, maybe not in the exact right angle. Just move, just twist, and you can get it out. Pulling away though, that's a no. He's going to win that. He's going to enjoy it, just like a little puppy. He's going to like the fight. So next thing I want you to practice with your partner. If I need someone with a little bit of hair, actually we can use you. You got enough hair. I'm going to come up behind him and grab his ponytail or grab his hair. Now, once again, his first reaction is going to be, is it okay if I pull your hair? It looks like you've done it really nicely today. I just put it. Okay, all right. His first reaction will usually be to pull away. We don't like that. A lot of these times are going to be counterintuitive. You need to go into the violence. You have to get violent to get out of it. So you have to go in just a little bit. If he comes to me and pulls my hair, go ahead and grab my ponytail. Thank you. Go ahead and grab a whole chunk. Just grab some. Good. Instead of pulling away, I'm going to grab his hand here. Go ahead and grab it. I'm going to pull into him. Now he's not hurting me. He's not pulling any hair. And I'm going to turn around toward him. I'm not going to win the tug of war. He's stronger than me. So pulling away is not going to work. And I'm in a terrible posture here. So I'm going to grab his hand, turn away, hit him. Okay, back up, back up. Hey, I don't know you. So that's the way to do it. Now he's going to practice, show you how it's done. Don't pull away. Put the hand down. Good. Turn into me. Oh, good. Now it's a fight that I don't want. I don't know you. Got the voice. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you. Okay, go ahead and take a seat. So I want you to practice that. Practice 6 or 7 times with each person. Grab the hand, grab this angle, grab the left, grab the right, grab the ponytail, grab the hair. I want you to practice getting out of it. If you're uncomfortable or like, I don't know what I'm doing, let me know and I'll come over and help. So there's tons of space. Stand up. Practice with at least one person. If you're really brave and confident, then practice with a second person. Lots of space. Go ahead and stand up and practice those 2 moves.
People online, if you guys want to try with a partner at home too. And if you have any questions, please put it in the chat.
Spread out, try it. Grab each other's arms. Grab each other's arms. Grab the hair, grab the ponytail. Do not get into a tug of war with this person. We've got a couple people up here that don't have partners. You guys maybe can just work with each other. Okay, I got you. Ready? Okay, if I grab your arm here, what are you going to do? Good. Perfect. Grab your arm here. Got to pull that way. Good. Perfect. You don't have hair, so that's not going to work. Let's try another angle. I'm coming up. I'll grab you here. Which direction are you going to pull? See how smooth that was? Smooth. Good. Good, good. See if you can find another partner. She too skinny a wrist? So, really? Let's take a look. Try it. Okay, now where's the break? And you're pulling this way. She's strong. That's okay. So we'll talk about that. What to do as a backup. Did you try the ponytail grab yet? Okay, so try that. Grab the ponytail yet? Okay. I'll give you another 60 seconds, then we'll take a seat.
Someone at work
There's no hair for you.
went over like this, over my shoulders with their hands, and I just grabbed. Oh my word!
Fold her over.
I lifted them off the ground.
Say that's exactly right. There's no exact right move. You just gotta act.
But it was all
Oh yeah, just horsing around. Did you have a question? Yeah.
You grab him and then he grabs you like that.
Great. That's what we're gonna go over next. Why don't you stay up here and help us demonstrate? Okay, take a seat. We've got some good questions here. Some of you are noticing that it doesn't always work, and it doesn't always work. So I'm a boxer. I like to fight, and what people don't know when they start practicing boxing with me is you're going to miss like 50% of your punches. You just don't hit that many. So you got to throw tons of punches. That's why we're constantly jabbing, trying to set up. You're going to miss a lot of your punches. Same thing here, you're going to miss. Krista was getting grabbed. She's like, I can't get out. I can't get out. Okay, there isn't a right move. You just have to get violent. So you asked a similar question. Come on up. Let's demonstrate together. What do I do if I can't get out? Or what do I do? You said, if he grabs me and you grab back, right? Okay, now We're in tug of war. Or in Krista's case, her wrist is this skinny, and she's working with a lady who's doing deadlifts all day long. So, as hay bales, what do I do? Okay, she's pulling me, she's stronger than me. The wrist thing, didn't work. Bam! Do something, just get violent. It's not working. Bam, stomp a toe, kick a nut, bite an arm. I don't care. There isn't a wrong way. You just need to get violent. Now, the other question someone asks is, well, what if I grab with both hands? Oh, dang it. Now, well, how do I do that? So, yep, there's no breaking point, right? Because I've got both ways. So, grab me with both hands. Good. I can't go that way. Can't go that way. My first reaction is pulling away, but she's stronger. She chose me because I'm way weaker than her. So as we're pulling, keep pulling. That's exactly right. Keep pulling, and now I'm going to go into you. She's off balance. So you give a little tug and then push. Give it a try. So we're tugging. Now I'm the attacker. Go ahead. Now, oh, good. See that? That's exactly right. I'm off balance because I'm putting all my energy into it. So you have to go into the violence a little bit to get out. Beautiful. Any other questions about our first few moves? Which one was it? There really isn't a right or wrong move. So some of these techniques will help, but I don't want you getting stuck. Okay, which is the right? What's good? Just get violent. Do something crazy. Yes, sir.
You might be covering this later, but what if there's 2 or 3 of them?
Yeah. Use your voice. Even for a trained fighter, it's very difficult to beat more than one person. Like maybe 2, 3 and more. Like, yeah, you're gonna have to get really lucky. You do need God's help. You need to scream. You need to use your voice. Get someone involved. Get as violent and crazy as possible. There's nothing off limits, right? So kick somebody in the nuts. Bite them. Do something crazy. Get some help. One thing I'll tell you is you never want to be brought to a secondary location. So if I'm being attacked here, oh, I can't win, these guys are better than me. It is worse in the next spot. Whatever's going to happen here is nowhere near as bad as what's going to happen there. So I'm going to fight for my life here. The moment I get in a trunk or in a car, now I'm at someone's house, that is way, way, way worse. So I'm going to take my chances with 3 guys here, and I'm going to fight till I die because I probably will die or worse at that next spot. So you don't want to be taken to a second spot. Okay. Let's talk about choking. I need another volunteer to demonstrate a couple things. Oh, he's poking his friend. That's only fair because I think he poked you first, right? What's your name? Come on up. What's your name?
Everett.
Everett. Okay. So I chose Everett to get because he wasn't confident and he wasn't lifting weights and he looked like an easy target. So turn around. Let's say I come up to him and I grab him by the neck. I'm choking him. The first reaction is going to be pull away. We don't want to do that. She's going to grab me and choke my neck. Go ahead. Oh, he's got me. He's got big hands. So he might be able to choke me out. First thing, let's make this a smaller area. So I'm going to shrug up. It's already more difficult, huh? Yeah. So shrug up. And again, I don't want to pull away. He's stronger than me. So I'm going to go into him. I'm going to put my arm up, one of them. Whichever arm I put up, that's the direction I'm going to turn. So I was pinched up. I've pulled up, I've got his arms now. Now I own him in either direction I turn. So grab me one more time, I'll go the other direction so you can see it. Your arm goes way up. It's gotta go way up and over. Hold tight, squeeze tight, choke the crap out of me. Yep, good. Now I'm gonna spin, don't let go. You're choking me, you're a predator. He's not used to being a bad guy. That's good. He's who you wanna yell for. Hey, Everett. Okay, up. And then he's choking. Good, I got his arms now. Or he let go, I push away. Stop, man, stop. I need help. Just like that. So I want you to try. Turn around. I'm choking you. Good. Put up an arm. Good. Grab. Good. Either put. Bingo. Voice. Good. Now let's try it from the front. What if I come up? I'm pushing him. I want to grab him. He's going like this. He doesn't want me to grab him. Good. I've choked him from the front. So what do we do now? Go ahead. Choke me from the front. Give some resistance. Good. Yep. Same thing. I don't want to go away. I don't want to grab him. Oh, he's going to win this fight. So same thing. Hand up. Come down on those arms. Bam. Knee. Push. Whatever you want. There isn't a wrong move. Just get a little bit violent. Your turn now. Choking. Hand up. Come on down. Good. Perfect. Perfect. And then voice, you don't know me. Back up. I don't know him. Thank you. Perfect. So that's choking. Now, again, as you practice with your partner, it's not going to be perfect. You're going to spin the wrong way. You're going to put this hand up and spin this way and realize, oh, I got it wrong. Doesn't matter. You can pretend, don't actually hurt someone, stomp a foot, turn around and grab something, kick, knee, something, scratch their hands. There isn't a wrong move. You just have to be violent. But if you're strong enough and if you're quick, the arm up, around, pushing, punching, screaming will likely work. So let's take 2 minutes, find a different partner that you did not work with last time, and choke the crap out of them. Go ahead. New partner. Be brave. This is part of practicing and learning to be confident. Pick a different partner. New partner. Yep, put an arm up and spin the way of the arm. So try again, turn around. Whichever arm is up, that's the direction you're going to spin. You're going to go this direction, yep. And you kind of stepped away. Pause real quick. Let me show you one thing. This happens a lot. This happens a lot. So as she's choking me, what happens a lot is I'll put my hand up and I'll try to spin, and she's still holding me. I can't spin. It's because I'm walking away as I'm doing that, and it's not going to work. So if she's choking me and I put my hand up and I spin toward, she can't, it's very difficult to hold that. So you can't be walking away or even sideways. Your arm goes up and you walk into the violence and put your arm down. Don't walk away in both directions, whether it's from the front or the back. You have to go into your attacker. Okay, keep practicing. 90 seconds. Let's see it. Go for it. Good violence. Good. Don't move away when you grab her arm. Move into her as you grab her arm. Nice. You look like a pickleball player. Yeah, you look like a pickleball player.
I play pickleball 5 days out of the week.
Good on you. That's why you're so fit.
And that's why I played today.
That's why you're so fit.
And that's what you move.
Yeah,
Better too.
you do. Yep, you get used to moving around.
Yeah.
I see all these people at the gym, they do something.
Well, thanks, you guys. I appreciate it.
Any movement. Okay, take your seats. You're going to have more time to practice later. I definitely want you going home, showing your family members. At the end, you can practice any move we practiced. Good. Remember, don't walk away. Move into them. So this last week when I went paintballing with all my kids, one of the things that surprised them was like, at first, you're scared, you don't want to get hit. You hide behind a bunker or you hide behind a tire or something, and you get shot every time. And so the kids are like, it's funny, when I move and I'm aggressive and I get into the action, I don't get shot as much as if I'm just sitting behind a bunker. So you have to learn to be violent. You have to get out there. If you're just sitting and not doing anything, you're going to get shot. You're going to get killed. So same thing here. You have to move into the violence a little bit. I want you practicing this at home, and at the end, you'll have time to practice all the moves that you're not comfortable with yet. So we need to learn to punch and kick, because after you get away, once I've grappled with him and pushed away, I don't want to get into a fight with this guy. He's bigger and stronger than me. My goal is to get away. I would like to not engage with him, so as little as possible. I'm going to get up out of his grip or whatever. I'm going to hit him once or twice, and I'm going to leave. So we need to know what's the most effective hit, and it's different for everyone. I love punching. A punch is really nice for me. I train some kids that just can't figure it out. This kid I'm working with right now continues to punch like this, and then at the end of every session, my wrists hurt. I'm like, yeah, no duh. Like, punch like this. Keep your arm straight. He can't figure it out. But he's a great kicker. He can kick the crap out of Bob. So it might be different for everyone. You might want a knee, you might want to kick, you might want to punch. I'll teach you each of them. I would like you to practice them. So punching, I'll need a volunteer here in a minute. If you're bold, you can raise your hand in 1 minute. Punching, we're going to start like this. Your power hand is behind you. This is basic boxing right here. Your weak leg is up front. So I'm right-handed, which means my left leg's going to be up front. And I'm going to punch with my whole body. So I'm going to rotate like this. My arm's only 15 pounds. If I punch Bob like this with just my arm, it's not going to hurt very much. But I'm 180 pounds. If I rotate my hips and get my body into it, 180 pounds in Bob's face, oops, sorry, Bob, then that's gonna hurt a lot more. So usually when you fight, even in boxing, your hands are open and your hands are up. Hey, stop, get back, get back, get back. And then as soon as I punch, then I'm closing my hand. Your thumb is here. It seems basic, but people mess this up a lot. You don't want your thumb in here. You don't want your thumb up here out. Your thumb is right here. And when you land that punch, your thumb should be kind of diagonally down a little bit. So I'm here. This hand's protecting my face. I'm shielding from the opponent. This shoulder's protecting myself, my chin. I'm here, and I'm landing it nice and solid. My arm is straight. I'm hitting with these knuckles. These break more easily on you, but these knuckles right here are going to break them. So, boom, that's my right-handed punch. My left-handed punch is similar. I'm still up to protect with this hand. A lot of you are going to go like this, I promise. It happens every single time. Your hands are up, you're coming into Bob, and then you're punching like this. So keep your hands up as one's punching. The other hand's there to protect my face or to get him back. So punch, punch. There's very little space to grab my neck, to hit my face. I'm punching like this. I'm rotating my body. Punch, 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 punch. Nice and straight all the way out. Of course, there's hooks and uppercuts. There's no wrong way to do it, but a nice straight punch is usually what you're going to want to do. So let's get someone, even if you never punched in your life, this is a good time to practice, to come up and practice on the pads. Come on up, sir. This is perfect. Thank you. Tell me your name. Asher. Good name. Nice biblical name. Okay, so are you right-handed or left-handed? Right-handed. So put your left foot forward. Yep. He's mirroring me. Yep, left foot forward. Hands up. Good. Both of them, just like this. Yeah, good. So that way, see, he's safe already. If I try to hit him or get him or come too close, he can push me. He's got his hands up. Anytime someone comes up to me and they're a little angry and aggressive, first thing I do, hey, just relax, man. Hey, calm down. And I get my stance ready. I already put my right foot back. We're just talking. Don't talk about my mom like that. That's not cool, Asher. So, but I'm ready with my hands up like this already. So if he does engage, bam, I'm ready with that punch right there. Or I can keep my distance with this hand. So our hands are already up. And then I want you with your right hand, hands up. Good. With your right hand to punch right here. Go ahead. That was excellent. Do it again. Beautiful. Try not to lift your back foot up a little bit. You ever seen Avatar, The Last Airbender? Well, that's a dang good show. So if you're watching, you like Avatar, you're an earthbender. We're pressing off the ground here, keeping my back foot on the ground to give some pressure to it. Bam, I'm pushing there. Even with my front hand, same thing. Pushing there with my back foot, pushing into my target. Bam, bam. So keep your foot on the ground and hit again. Beautiful. That's what I'm talking about. Now we're going to get your left one. So same thing, hands are up. Hands are always up. Always your left foot forward because your power hand is your right hand. Yeah, so this punch, your left punch isn't going to be quite as powerful. We call it a jab in boxing. Your right hand is your cross. That's going to be your power punch. So hands up, and you're going to give me a jab with the left hand right here. Good. Keep that right hand up. Let me see 2 more jabs with that left hand. Hands up. Good. Hands up. Go back to your chin. Punch here. Punch here. Hands up again. Yep. Jab. The left hand. Good. Again. Good. And now a right hand. Beautiful. That's pretty dang good, Asher. Well done. Okay. You'll practice with your partner, but for now, if 2 or 3 more want to come up and just give me a 1, 2, 1, 2, I want to see you know how to punch. That I wouldn't do more than that if you're fighting on the street. Most fights end up really quick, like 2 or 3 punches. So if he came up to me and wanted to fight me, if we were fighting, first, like I said, first thing, hey man, stop. Let's not do this. I'm backing up. My hands are up. I'm already in my my fighting position. That alone, if he's ever done anything before, he know, oh, okay, this is a no. And if he doesn't recognize that, I'm ready. Hey, stop. Don't, let's not do this. So I want you to just do a 1-2-1-2, is what we call it in boxing. Your left hand, right hand, left hand, right hand. A 1-2-1-2. So once you're ready, boom, 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 1-2-1-2, and then get out of there. So I'll hold the pads. I'll coach you through a 1-2-1-2. Let's get 2 people to come up who want to learn how to throw some perfect punches, and then you can practice it with your partner afterward. Come on up. Celeste. Yeah. You right-handed or left-handed?
I'm right-handed.
Okay, so left foot forward. Good. You're in a stance. I come up aggressive to you. Hands go up immediately. Yep, so that way I can't hit your face or your neck. Awesome. Okay, now your left hand goes here. Go ahead and punch out. Beautiful. And you're kind of punching here. I would rotate your hand a little this way. Yep, so when you hit me here with a nice solid punch, that's beautiful. Perfect hand position. You're hitting here. If you were to extend your...
Except for the nails are going into my nails are going into here.
A little bit, but you just broke my nose, and now I can't see anything, and I realize I chose the wrong person, right?
Okay, all right.
So, yeah, that's exactly right. So, hands up, give me a 1, good. Give me a 2, see how she's rotating a little bit, and a 1 and a 2. Good, we're gonna do that same thing in sequence. So, 4 punches in a row. Hands up, 1, yep, 1, 2, 1, 2. Beautiful, except after she punched, her hands came down here, right? So punch and have your hands come right back here to your face each time. And then, okay, back up, back up.
So I'm supposed to go like this and then
Yep,
this?
exactly. Now you don't necessarily, everyone moves differently. I move like this when I'm fighting. My hands are here. They can be out here. They can be here. I don't really care. They just need to be protecting the goods. You're,
So I'm going like this.
yep,
like
1,
this.
2, yep, 1, 2. So that way, if you miss this shot, I can't hit your face.
Oh, yes, you did.
I can't, oh, you're protected a little bit, right? I'm hitting your hand that's hitting your face as opposed to just hitting,
myself.
yeah. So 1-2-1-2, keep yourself protected, and then push back and say, get away from me, okay? 1, 2, 1, 2, beautiful, beautiful, really nicely done. Good. That was great. And those were actually pretty strong punches. Those were solid. Have you done some boxing before? No. Okay. Please do. They felt strong. They felt like good punches. So I like that. We're going to practice those punches with your partner in a minute, but I also want to learn some kicking. Some people hate punching, so we're going to kick. One of my favorite kicks is a front kick. So it also gives you space, just like your hands. Your hand gives you space. Your front hand, your lead hand, your jab is what we call it in boxing. A good front kick, if you prefer your feet. Well, you could just give a nice solid kick to the nuts, and that's fine too. I would do that with your power foot. But if you're in your boxing stance, your front leg is a great leg to kick with, because then I get to lean on my strong leg. Hey, back up, bam. So I'm picking my leg up, and I'm just pushing out with my left foot. We call that a front kick. So, and you can practice this with your partner in a minute. Get back, stop playing, get back, boom. That was probably gonna push them back a little bit, give you some time, give you some space. Again, I don't wanna engage in a whole boxing fight with him. My goal is to hit once or twice, yell, get some help, get out of there. The last thing we're gonna practice, and I'll have someone come up here and show both of these, and then you can practice with your partner, is kneeing someone. I do need a partner to show knees. Someone wanna knee somebody really strongly? Angela? Yeah? Come on up. She's brutal. Okay, so good thing you're gonna use your knee, right? Yeah. So if she doesn't want to punch, or if I'm too close for her to kick, then she's gonna probably want a knee. That's a short distance, so she can knee me right in my nuts. Or as we're fighting, if she were to grab me and pull me into her. Now it's like a vehicle, right? If you hit something that's paused, you're going 30 miles an hour, that's a decent crash. But if it's 30 and 30, 60 together is a whole lot more of a crash. So that's not gonna hurt quite as much as if I grab her and pull her this way. I can hit her in the, well, you get the picture. It's usually not a girl. Or I can grab her head, and I'm gonna wanna grab this way with one hand and this way with my other hand. So one hand on top of the other. I can even like clench her neck a little bit. So if I were to grapple with her, this is where the first place I'd grab. And I'm pulling her into me and kneeing. She's already wanting to resist and pull back. So do the same thing to me. We're in a fight. I got too close. Grab right behind here. Yep, good. Here with one hand. Here, good. You've got so much. She's got so much control. Don't loosen up yet. This is good instruction. She's got so much power and control. Squeeze in here. How strong do you feel right now?
So strong.
Honestly, there's a lot of control there. She can control someone, even though I'm probably bigger and stronger than her, she can control someone really good right there. A nut kick or anything. I'm gonna hold this here because I want you to give it all your power. So, so I'm gonna come up, I'm threatening her, grab me and knee me as hard as you possibly can. Hey, good. That kind of hurt, but what were you missing? Oh, a little bit. Grab my neck this time. So oh, good. Again. Go for it. Good. That's like 10 times the power when you grab that person. Moving into them, using your knee, way to go. Awesome. So you've got some tools here. I'm going to give you 3 minutes. You can use a pad to help the person punch. You can also just use your hands. Hey, give me a punch right here. Bingo. You can use your hands. You can come use the focus mitts. You can use this to punch or kick or to knee. If you want the person to kick, give me a good kick right here. You can beat up Bob. Spend 3 minutes with yourself or with a partner practicing your punching, your kicking, your kneeing, and any other move too. Some people like hammer fists. If you want to hammer fist someone, go for it. That's okay too. If you want to hit in the neck, that's okay too. Just practice some striking so that you're comfortable with violence. It's not the very first time you've had to do it if you ever have to do it. So stand up, practice some punching like that, practice some kicking, some kneeing, use some tools. I'll give you 3 or 4 minutes just to get used to moving and punching and kicking, doing some violence.
I want these girls to be.
All right, good sir. Give me a kick. Go ahead and kick. Good. That's a good knee. Give me a knee again. Good. Give me a knee again. How about a front kick just like this? Kick me right there. Push me back with your leg. Good. Again. Good. Okay. Now just try a kick like that. Yeah, go for it. Okay, so maybe kicking isn't your strong suit. How about punching? Give me a punch. Good. 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 And then back up, right? Hit 2 or 3 times, then back up. Try it again. Couple punches. Good. Good. And then use your voice. Got it. You ready? Are we punching or kicking? Go for it. Go for it as hard as you can. Good. Good. Now protect your face too. Good. Yep. Good. Good. Are you right or left-handed? Oh, you're a lefty, so your stance is perfect. Good job. Yep, your right foot forward. Give me 4 or 5 punches. Okay, so yeah, don't use it too hard then. Good. Good. Beautiful. Yep, the more you rotate those hips, the better. Go ahead and punch right here. That's a hard punch. Do it again. Beautiful. And then keep your hands up. Punch, and then hands up. Stop, stop, stop. Bam, bam, stop. Just like that. Go ahead and punch. Good. Stop. Oh, beautiful. That's exactly right. Yep, keep your elbows, keep your, anyway like this, just so we're protected. Good. Good, good. I stole the pad. Someone can use the pad if they want to. Okay, time out real quick. I'll give you 90 more seconds. And this is another tool you can use. You can hold this in front of your partner and have them punch or kick and go crazy. Now, one thing I see a lot of is people will come up to Bob or with the pad right here, and people will punch the chest. My chest is not going to hurt. Someone punches me in my chest, that's just going to make me want to fight. That's not going to do anything. Punching in the face, awesome. Vulnerable spots, eyes, nuts, maybe in the abs a little bit, but if you're punching chest or shoulders, like we're designed to absorb that. That's not gonna hurt. So aim for a target that's going to do some damage. 90 more seconds, use some tools, practice with your partner. Go ahead. Throat's great. I like the nose, because if you've ever been hit in the nose, like even accidentally, your eyes water. You know, yeah, it's like, oh, I can't see anything. It's disorienting.
If you're like giving all and you're punching so sharp, that's gonna
Well, it's just a hard target. We're talking. Go ahead and actually try to hit me in my throat. Go ahead. So the face was way easier though. And even if I miss, I'm hitting your eyeball, I'm hitting your teeth. The throat's kind of tough. My chin's blocking it. But you're right. If you get up in there, a hand like this sometimes is good for the throat. Because this is so much space. If I start punching and you bend your chin, that's tough to get in there. But like this, bam. Yep, go ahead. Just like that. That's easier to get in there.
Online questions when we start again.
Perfect. Okay, I'll give you more time to practice in a minute. Let's take a seat. We haven't engaged a lot with our online audience. So Celeste is going to get our virtual people engaged. I hope they're kicking each other at home and knocking over tables and breaking chairs over people's heads. That was one of my, I went to school in Chicago, the city of North Chicago. Very violent school. It was like #1 murder capital of the United States when I was living there. And I got beat up like my first 4 weeks at school. Every day, me and my brother were like, who do you think's going to beat us up today? It was terrible. And so I was like, I got to do something about this. So I picked the toughest, biggest kid in the gym class. I'm like, okay, he didn't even do anything, but I just have to show people that I can fight. And I picked up the security guard's chair and ran over to him, and bam, right across his head. And I didn't get beat up that next week. It was amazing. Everyone's like, okay, I'll probably think twice about messing with this kid. I still don't know how to fight, but you know, you got to get a little violent, and then people don't mess with you. Okay, Celeste, what's that? Right. Instead of walking down the road on your phone, you walk down the road like this. No one's messing with you. Okay, Celeste, did you want to engage our online audience?
Okay, so first question, what can physically impaired seniors do? So like one person has a walker, or what are some ideas?
What's the answer? Voice. Use your voice. Get a puppy, get a dog, carry, get a tool. We're going to talk about tools in a minute. Your best self-defense tool. If you're really nervous, have 911 pre-dialed on your phone. Bring a buddy with you. But yeah, I would probably get your, I'm facing over there, but I think the cameras are here. I'd probably get your favorite tool with you and be ready to use your voice and use a buddy. That's probably my top answer.
Okay, do you ever recommend that a victim go completely limp to be harder to handle?
No, I mean, that works for like a 5-year-old that you want to do chores, but like the reason that works is because you're not trying to hurt the 5-year-old, right? Like you're trying to handle them with enough caution and they go limp and it's like, oh, this is a sack of potatoes, but you're not using enough aggression to hurt them. If you wanted to, you'd pick that little kid up and throw him around and you could hurt them. So I wouldn't go limp. I would get very aggressive. I would get violent. I would stab, poke, bite, hit, do something, and then get away if you have the ability to get away. Run away. Other questions?
Next one. Do you run a risk when you kick that the assailant can grab your leg and then you are unstable and then unable to defend because they probably knocked you over or something?
Yes, all of this is a risk. I'm being fought. The biggest problem if I'm being attacked is not doing anything. And yeah, if I punch, there's a risk I break my wrist. There's a risk that I break my finger. There's a risk he grabs my arm. If I kick, there's a risk there too. If I pull out a gun, there's huge risk. I might shoot someone. I probably am not shooting well if this is my first time shooting and my nerves are through the roof. You lose finger dexterity. It's very difficult to handle things when you're under extreme stress like that. I run the risk. I practice with tasers with my sister. I had my sisters use their tasers on me to see if they could like actually hit a bad guy, and it's terrible. Like it zaps a second, and I just grab it from them, and I'm zapping them in the backyard. So there's risk with everything. A taser's a risk, a gun's a risk, a kick's a risk. You have to just get used to what's going to be the least risky and engage. I have to engage. He chose me because he can beat me. What's the least risky thing I can do to be violent and get out of here? Maybe one more? Oh, yeah. Wouldn't it be important to make the kick as quick as you could? Yeah, quick and violent. The more violent, the better. If you can engage quick and violent and then leave, the goal is to get away, that's good, yeah. One
And
more
something
for
about punching their throat.
Yeah, Krista asked the same thing. The throat is a very vulnerable spot. It's just kind of a small target. And if your chin is down, it's just kind of hard to hit, especially if your whole hand is there. I just aimed for Bob's chin. He's not even moving, and I missed. So if you want to do a chin, something like this would be a good way to hit it. That part's not going to hurt your hand very much. It's very minimally risky. That's not going to hurt you. But that kind of sucks to get your throat hit. I like the nose. If you've ever been hit in the nose, even accidentally with a baseball or something, like your eyes water up, you lose vision, it's disorienting. So I like to go straight for the nose or an eyeball. You could poke an eyeball. You could get a pen and stab an eyeball. Oh, that's so violent. Yeah, look what he's wanting to do. It's totally fine to blind him forever. He deserves more than that. So you can get a little bit violent. There's risk in everything.
Open hand or closed hand?
For a punch or for a throat chop?
I guess it depends, huh?
Yeah, it depends on what you're comfortable with. Whatever you want to do, I like my closed hands. I like to punch. I'm a striker, so I'm going to keep my hands closed. If you're going for the throat, you can karate chop. Whatever you're comfortable doing. I want you, there isn't a, number 3, there isn't a right move. It's whatever you can do competently and violently. Whatever you can be the most violent with, do that. Okay. Anything else, Celeste, before we move on?
One person said that if all you have is yourself to practice with, what would you do?
Walk through the motions, even by yourself. And that's legit. You may not have a friend or a family member that wants to practice with you or a roommate. Just practice by yourself. Practice in front of the mirror, just punching, keeping your hands up. My coach had me do that when I started boxing. It's like 3 important things. I want you breathing with each punch because we're all going to hold our breath when we're scared. So I just practiced breathing with each punch for like a week straight. I just practiced that for a week. And then he's like, okay, now your hands need to be open until you land on the target, and then they're closed. So for a week, I would just go nice and slow. I would just do that for a week. Same thing with your kicking and your punching. Kick a door, get Bob, do something on your own. Practice yelling what you would say. Like practice the actual words you would say. What am I comfortable saying in public? I don't know you. I need help. Walk through it. It's the more you do it, the more natural it's going to feel. Okay, the last 2 things we're going to do. We're going to do some groundwork in case you get on the ground, if you fall or if you're taken to the ground. And then we're going to talk about tools. We've got 20 minutes left to do both of those. So first thing I want to practice, this is really important. If you're backing up, if you fall down, if you trip, if you get thrown on the ground, I need an attacker to help me. Who would like to be a pervert for the next 2 minutes?
Okay, Mark.
That was not nice, right? That guy. Come on up, Mark. Oh. You know, I'm journaling tonight. Man, do you know what happened today? I can't believe this. He said he was nominated for pervert. Okay, he's attacking me, and I fall. I'm on my back now. So sometimes I just want to get away. And so we're going this way, right? And now I've just given him my back. Now I can't see anything. He can jump on me. He's in a horrible position. If I'm a lady, that's not where we want to be. So he's attacking me. I fall down. Go ahead and come close. Get back, get back, get back. Come forward. Come on, get back, get back, get back. I'm going to break his knee. I'm going to push him back. So this is a better position. Now I want to get up. I don't want to be on the floor forever. So I'm on the ground. He's a really bad pervert. Okay, I'm on the ground. I eventually want to get up. So I got my hand here to get back or to punch him. I've got my knee. If I get some space from him, what I'm going to want to do is put one foot down. The other leg goes through here, and then I stand up. Okay, get back. Stop playing. Get back. Get back. Good. So to do it the other way in case the camera didn't pick it up. He's attacking me. I fall down. Get back. Get back. I can push him with my leg. It's tough for him to get in. Eventually, I'll do the other leg this time. One leg needs to go down. Get back. This leg, so one leg's on the ground. The opposite hand is on the ground. And if I can, this leg goes through here. I stay facing him the whole time. So I'm never at a point where I'm turning. I can't see him. I've given him my back. If I'm here on the ground, man, I just ruined myself. So don't turn your back. It's one of the, who's a wrestler? You said I thought we had a wrestler here. You do not give your opponent your back. So don't turn around. Keep your eyes on him. We're going to practice this in a minute. On the ground, knees up to kick, or feet up to kick knees. Post one leg, opposite arm. Stand up. Stay facing them. I want you to practice both legs because one leg will be easier than the other leg. Okay, thank you, pervert. No. Whoa. What's your name? Mark. Mark, thank you, Mark. Mark's a good guy. So you can jingle all the way. I'm not pervert, just looking for turbo ball. He's a good guy. Okay, now I need another partner. This is probably the most difficult thing to practice just because it's uncomfortable, but it's super important. A lot of women get on the ground, they get someone on top of them, and they think, oh, it's done. I lost. Being on the ground isn't a bad position. We talked about jujitsu before. Being on your back can be a good position sometimes. So I need someone who's comfortable. I'm getting wrapped up a little bit, grappling with me. So any volunteers for that? We're going to practice these 3 moves with your partner later. So find a partner you're comfortable with, rolling around a little bit. Who's that? You want to learn some basic jujitsu? Okay, come on up. What's your name? Rhea. Okay, so Rhea's my attacker. Rhea threw me on the ground. She's on top of me. Go ahead and mount me, like in the schoolyard. She's just beating me. Yep, go ahead and sit right here. She's on top. She's beating me up. Ah, I don't like this. She's punching me. Put your weight on me. Go ahead. She's hitting me. The best thing for me to do to get her off is thrust my hips. See that? Rhea's uncomfortable. If you want to select another partner, we can. Okay, so this is, and when you're grappling, you do this a lot anyway, and you just got to get used to it. We're just training here. So go ahead and sit down again, and you're going to do it to me too. She's on top of me. I'm in a bad position. I think I've lost. I'm going to protect my face, and I'm going to post both my feet, and I'm going to thrust up as hard as I can. Most of the time, she's ready to jump, so she's standing up. Most of the time, she'll fall over my head. Now that she's up, awesome. What do? Hey, get back, get back, get back, get back. So let's try it. You're on your back. I've got on top of her. I am beating her up because I'm a schoolyard bully. Bam, bam, I'm hitting her. She's covering her face. That's good. Okay, what's the next thing you do?
I forgot.
Legs.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Hip thrust. Good. Okay. Now I'm trying to sit down on her. Try it again. Good. Okay, now what do you have to do?
I forgot again.
Get out, move. Yep, roll away, hit me in the side. We won't practice that here, but hit something vulnerable. Yeah, that hip thrust, your ladies' hips are really strong. So this works even better for girls. You're gonna thrust up and get them out of there. Thank you, that was great. One more volunteer who's comfortable grappling. I do need to demonstrate this so you can see it. So Krista, let's do it. Krista's my cousin, that makes it, yeah, okay. So Krista's got me on the ground. Now I'm in the worst position possible. Krista is in my guard. This is what we call it in jujitsu. She's gotten to where she wants to, you're the pervert now. Yep, you're in my guard. We're on the ground, come all the way down, yep. So she's in my guard. I think I'm ruined. This is a terrible position if I'm a lady to be in. It's a great position if you know jujitsu, if you know grappling. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get my hooks in, they call it. I'm gonna hook my legs, and I'm gonna squeeze her waist, and I'm gonna pull her down to me. So already, how are you feeling in this position?
Like I want to punch your nose, but I can't.
She can't. Now, my goods are in a much protected place, a better place here. She couldn't get to them if you're looking at the positioning. So I'm here. I can hold her here all day. I'm totally fine. She can't punch. I'm fine. She's probably not loving this. I've got gravity on my side.
Got you.
Yeah. So this is a totally fine position to be in. You can hold out longer than they can. In fact, some guys you grapple with, you're fighting, and before you even take them to the ground, they're just like, come on. Because they're fine being in this position. They'll go straight to the ground. It's a comfortable, she's in my guard. So I'm going to get in your guard, and I'm going to show you how to take advantage of this position. She's gotten in the worst position possible. I'm on top. What's the first thing you do? Get your hooks in. Good. Already, I'm uncomfortable. I have less air. Now squeeze me with your legs this way, inward. Yep. And then make sure your hooks are tight so you can hear my voice. This is already difficult to be in this position. Now, there's space here. You're pushing away. We want to come into the attacker. So pull me clear. Oh, good. Now, I don't like this. This is not great for me. I'm trying to get out. I can't move. I'm trying to get out of this position. Now, once I'm trying to get out, great. Go ahead and let me go. Fine. Good. Good. Look what she just did. Now she can kick me in my chest. She can move. There's lots of things you can do from there. So I'm going to show you one more thing. Back in my guard. This is great practice. You can feel comfortable wherever you are, standing up, on the ground, in mount, anything. We skipped one step with Rhea, so let's do mount one more time. Once you're in guard and once you thrust off, I want to show you how to finish and get out of that move. So she's mounted, I've hip thrusted, but she didn't get off. Go ahead and sit down. She wanted to leave. Don't leave.
Oh.
Stay here.
Okay.
You fight me. Okay, I've hip thrusted. Good, but she's still on top. Hip thrusted. Good. Now I can pull her leg or get out of here, push her off, and get out. So you're going to find a leg or an arm to push out. So the goal is to get out. Hip thrust, grab an arm, grab a leg, roll out. Now, one more time in the guard, I'll show you what to do to get out. And then you're going to practice with your partner. Yep. Okay. So hooks in, that's step one. Got my hooks, squeezing with the legs, taking advantage of gravity, use it to my advantage. Now she's wanting to get out. She doesn't like this, so go ahead and get out. She's pulling up. I'm finally gonna, oh, she rolled over. Great, now I can roll over. If she doesn't, my goal is to get my heel on her hip. So if she finally gives me some space, I got my heel and I can push that hip out right here, and then I've got all the space in the world. So I'm gonna let you practice that with a partner in a minute, but definitely practice those at home, the mount and the guard. Thank you. Hope I didn't get your pretty clothes all dirty on the floor. Okay, you can be comfortable in any position, on the ground, standing up. So we're gonna practice mount defense and guard defense here in a minute. The last thing I'm gonna show you though, and a couple of you get to practice this too, we talked about tools with our online audience. My favorite tool, and I'm an expert marksman with a pistol and a rifle. I'm a dead shot with both. I do carry sometimes, but it's not my favorite tool. This is my favorite tool, pepper spray. Tasers are really strong and powerful, but I have to be right here to zap him. He's a dangerous man. I don't want to be this close to him. I want space. Pepper spray, I can hit everyone in this room from here. There's lots of space here, and it's incapacitating. We tried it with my sister's pepper spray also. Had to see if she could use it. I almost called the cops on myself. It was so, it was for an hour. I couldn't see, I was choking, I was coughing. I had to go get some milk and some Johnson's baby shampoo to get it out of my eyes. Like it stings, it hurts, it sucks. I would not be attacking after I got sprayed in the eyes. Say I spray the wrong guy. Okay, sorry, my bad. Like you're hurting for an hour, you're okay. What happens if I shoot the wrong guy? Or if I tase the wrong guy? Those are much bigger consequences. There's like zero consequence to this. It's an hour of pain. A guy tried to break into my house when I was 17. My mom asked me to watch the little kids. She and my dad went on a cruise, and I was at home. Someone was breaking through our front door. I was scared, didn't know what to do. I pulled up a chair, just sat there in front of the front door. It's okay, as soon as he comes in, he's dead. Broke the glass, he's trying to get in. I had called 911, but they were still on their way. Cops finally came. He was drunk. He was my next door neighbor. He just didn't realize which house he was in. Imagine he comes in and I killed him. Now I would have shot him because he intruded in my house, but it's just not my favorite tool because it's just the consequences of so much. I'm not anti-gun. I got a lot of guns, and I think you should practice with your guns. But this, for everyone, is my favorite tool. It's the safest to use, it's the least consequences. We've got 4 of them here. So if you're uncomfortable grappling or doing mount defense or guard defense, you can come and I'll put some glasses on. You can spray me in the face. You can get used to using pepper spray. These ones have blue tops, which means there's not real pepper in it this time. But this exact same one they sell, Saber is the brand. They're very powerful. You just lift up the top and spray. It's a great tool. They look exactly like this, and these are the big ones. They sell smaller ones too. You don't need a big one because hopefully you'll only use it like once or never. So get a small one, put it in your purse, put it in your keychain, carry it around. This is my favorite self-defense tool.
Is there a certain brand or anything?
No, any brand is fine. They don't expire either. You can use them for a super long time.
My daughters all have them on their keychain. It stays right there on their keychain.
That's great. That's awesome. It really is the best tool. Don't use your keys between your knuckles. That's stupid.
Well, we don't even have those keys anymore. We all have
That's
phones.
true. I don't even have a key. I just get in with my phone in my pocket, and my car unlocks and drives me home while I'm sleeping. It's crazy the kind of world we're living in. Okay,
What about bear spray?
that works too. The pepper is better than the bear spray. Bear spray just shoots longer. It's bigger, so it's got more spice in it. It's like you can just shoot it farther. But I like the pepper spray. Yeah.
I do want to say, didn't you say one time that they empty kind of fast? Because I was using mine in New York, just kind of every once in a while testing it to make sure it was fine. And you're like, be careful because then it might be gone when you actually need it, right? Do you know how many sprays it gives, or is there?
I don't, and I don't even remember that. I do remember you
That's
just spraying behind
hilarious.
it. That's funny. Yeah. Or just fart walking down the street and no sweat. Whoa. Okay.
That's a whole other level of pressure.
It would be okay. She's asking if there's a lot of juice in it or not. If you shouldn't practice a lot. I wouldn't waste it. I don't think you need to spray it behind you. Although that's very creative. I like that. You are definitely aware. They're mostly just a one-time use. So if you use it, I'd replace it. Hopefully you don't use it. But if you are going behind you in New York and just spraying, that's funny. I'd replace it because you don't want to pull it out and it's half empty. Like I have dreams, it's the worst thing in the world. You pull out your gun and then click. Oh, dang it. I didn't put a new magazine in there. It's the worst feeling in the world. So, yeah. One last question, and then I think we'll end for the online audience and they can go do their thing. The rest of us can sit here and practice. We can beat up Bob. You can grapple. You can spray a little bit. Any other thoughts or questions? We're going to wrap up with a quiz, but if there's anything online we need to take care of. And then I do want you to stick around. Don't just leave. I would like to practice for 5 or 10 minutes because you're going to walk through it and you're like, dang it, I wish I could have asked Kurt this, but I figured I'd just practice at home. I'd like you to see you practicing so I can walk you through some of the pain points. So like, I'm not quite sure. How come he's not getting off when I hip thrust? Or wait, what do I do now? Or, okay, I'm holding them in my guard, but like I don't want to stay here forever. So if you've got questions, I want you to practice a little bit so I can walk you through it. Anything online?
Okay. Yes. Why should we keep our fists open until we hit? Why not keep our fists closed during the fight?
Great question. Stand up real quick. You're going to be my partner. He's attacking me. He's coming at me. My hands are open for a lot of things. Go ahead and throw a punch at my face. Good. I can block with my hand. I don't want my knuckle to hit his knuckle. I can block with my hand. I can push him away. I just have more options available to me. Plus, in boxing at least, our rounds are 2 and 3 minutes when you're fighting. If you're going like this the whole fight, we're losing so much energy holding like this. I want to be nice and loose and stay loose. I'm loose. I'm moving. I'm open. And then I'm tense. I don't want to burn calories sitting there like this. So I want to stay open for the most part so I can block his punches, so I can push him. It's better. Thank you. Final question, and then a quiz.
Somebody wanted your contact info.
Okay, yeah, if you'd like to train with me, 90% of what I do is virtual nowadays. I write fitness plans for people in my garage. I'll practice some heavy bag work with you. I'll show you how to hit. You'll film yourself punching, and send it back to me for analysis and feedback. If you want to get better with your bench press or dips, or you want to build bigger shoulders or glutes or whatever, I'll walk you through all of that. Most of it's virtual. I also take in-person clients as well, especially on Thursdays. Thursdays are my coaching day in person. So if you'd like to reach out to me, I'm in Spanish Fork. There's my phone number. You can text or call me anytime. My Instagram is Kurt Medifit. Medifit's a nonprofit organization I started to help train police officers and military members for free. I don't charge them at all. So if you're a cop and need some hands-on training, let's do it. If you're a veteran and just want to stay, active, let's do it. I don't charge you. For everyone else, you can reach out to me right there. Okay, let's quiz and then we'll break. I do want you sticking around if you have time for 5 or 10 minutes to practice. What's the most important thing that you need to remember? Your value as a person. You are valuable. You're worth defending. Number 2, what's your best tool? Your voice. None of us are great practitioners at jiu-jitsu or judo or boxing, but everyone has a strong voice. Use your voice. Number 3, get violent. There isn't an exact right move, but you need to do something violent to attack back and to protect yourself. So thank you so much. This is wonderful. You've been a great group. Thank you online for joining us, and thank you for hosting. Let's stick around and practice for 5 or 10 minutes.
Thank you, Kurt. We really appreciate having you. Thank you, everybody online. Everybody have a good night, and we'll talk to you guys later. Another class. Bye.
Thank you. Okay, if you want to beat up Bob more, I'd love to see some people practicing jiu-jitsu. You're welcome to. If you want to see what it's like to spray someone, I'm going to put some glasses on. You can use the spray. I don't know if you're okay, so let's say to shoot a wall too, if that's okay, just so you can see like the distance. How far can I get this bad boy? Can I hit somebody in the face with it? So 5 to 10 minutes and then I'll pack up. Feel free to practice. Use the pads, use the mitts. Thank you. You were great, by the way. That's kind of awkward training with someone for the first time, huh? But practice with your friend at home and you'll get better at it.
Okay. Practice time, guys.